The Wonder Years was a beloved coming-of-age TV series that captured the hearts of millions in the late 80s and early 90s. With its nostalgic storytelling and relatable characters, it became a classic. But what happened to the stars who brought Kevin, Winnie, and Paul to life? After more than 30 years, their careers and lives have taken different paths. Some stayed in Hollywood, while others pursued new passions. Let's take a look at how the cast has changed over the years. Dan Lauria, born on April 12, 1947, in Brooklyn, New York. He portrayed Jack Arnold in The Wonder Years, 1988, when he was 41 years old. Jack is a strict yet caring father, a Korean War veteran who works tirelessly to provide for his family. Though gruff on the outside, he deeply loves his children and teaches them valuable life lessons. His performance made Jack Arnold one of television's most memorable fathers. Dan Lauria continued acting in film, television, and theater. In 2025, at 77 years old, he remains involved in the entertainment industry.
Family to spend a little time together. I caught that fish so we could all enjoy it together. And since
the biggest show in New York, I helped them before In the Heights, and sure enough, Tommy got the job to direct Lombardi. And he wanted me. And
Fred Savage, born on July 9, 1976, in Chicago, Illinois. He portrayed Kevin Arnold in The Wonder Years, 1988, when he was 12 years old. Kevin is an inquisitive and sensitive boy, growing up in the late 1960s and early 1970s, experiencing love, loss, and the challenges of adolescence. After The Wonder Years, Fred Savage pursued acting and later became a successful director and producer, working on hit shows like Modern Family and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. In 2025, at 48 years old, he remains active in Hollywood.
A friend? Sure, it was underhanded, but absolutely necessary, considering the circumstance.
Like at a restaurant or a job like that?
I have worked at a restaurant. When I was an adult, there was a chef that works in LA, Ludo Lefebvre, who would take interns. And so I volunteered.
Allie Mills, born on May 9, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois. She portrayed Norma Arnold in The Wonder Years, 1988, when she was 37 years old. Norma is a loving and supportive mother, balancing her domestic role with quiet intelligence and warmth. She often provides wisdom and understanding to her children, making her a cherished character. After The Wonder Years, Allie Mills continued her acting career, notably starring in The Bold and the Beautiful. In 2025, at 73 years old, she remains active in television.
Did the paper come yet? I know you wanted to look at those tire sales.
Oh. I hope he hit the port.
You know, I've been here since I was 5. I was on the Patty Page show when I was 5. And I love this business. I love acting. I've never really...
Josh Saviano, born on March 31st, 1976, in White Plains, New York. He portrayed Paul Pfeiffer in The Wonder Years, 1988, at 12. Paul is Kevin's best friend, a nerdy but loyal companion who often provides comic relief. He is highly intelligent and has many allergies, which add humor to the show. His character grows alongside Kevin, facing typical adolescent struggles. After The Wonder Years, Saviano left acting to become a lawyer. In 2025, at 48, he continues his legal career in entertainment law.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, Paul, we're going. So you coming with us or not?
Show for the first time in 28 years or 30 years, however long it's been. And he had never watched it ever from beginning to end. And he watched.
Olivia d'Abo, born on January 22nd, 1969, in London, England. She portrayed Karen Arnold in The Wonder Years, 1988, at 19. Karen is Kevin's rebellious older sister, known for her free-spirited nature and clashes with their conservative father. Her journey represents the cultural shifts of the 1960s. After The Wonder Years, d'Abo pursued acting, voice work, and music. In 2025, at 56, she remains active in entertainment, appearing in films and lending her voice to animated projects.
Michael and I were actually thinking of something a little less... Well, that's okay, honey.
whatever you want.
Good.
I've done one on my home turf, which is England, so the fact that it's a little bit nippy, I know a lot of the Americans here, as you just said, so you're...
Brandon Crane, born on February 26, 1976, in Oceanside, California. He portrayed Doug Porter in The Wonder Years, 1989, at 13. Doug is one of Kevin Arnold's friends, known for his easygoing personality and comedic moments. Though not a main character, he adds charm to Kevin's social circle. After The Wonder Years, Crane continued acting, later gaining recognition for IT, 1990. In 2025, at 49, he remains active in the industry, occasionally appearing in television and film.
Here, I'm thrilled to be taking over the 8th grade boys glee club. And when we sing, we'll always sing.
We all got on, which was great. And I think that chemistry really shows. And I think that's what helped really push the first part of the miniseries.
Danica McKellar, born on January 3rd, 1975, in La Jolla, California. She portrayed Winnie Cooper in The Wonder Years, 1988, at 13. Winnie is Kevin's love interest, a bright and kind girl who faces hardships, including losing her brother in Vietnam. Her romance with Kevin is central to the show. After The Wonder Years, McKellar pursued both acting and mathematics, writing books promoting STEM. In 2025, at 50, she balances her career in entertainment with her work in education.
Bring us together. Until that is, fate stepped in. Fate in the form of Winnie Cooper.
For movies or series regulars, nothing that would take too much time. It was supposed to just be a hobby. Well, it turns out Winnie Cooper was supposed to just be a one-time guest shot on the first episode of the...
Jason Hervey, born on April 6, 1972, in Los Angeles, California. He portrayed Wayne Arnold in The Wonder Years, 1988, at 16. Wayne is Kevin's older brother, known for teasing him constantly. Despite his rough nature, he has moments of care, showing hidden depth. His character embodies classic sibling rivalry. After The Wonder Years, Hervey acted briefly before moving into producing, working on reality TV and wrestling. In 2025, at 52, he remains active behind the scenes in entertainment.
I need new stereo. Back in the line, butthead.
Hey, I asked him first.
I need
new baseball glove.
You know, when I had talked to my mom and dad, you know, they're such great parents, and they're always so encouraging, never pushy, supportive.
Robert Picardo, born on October 27, 1953, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He portrayed Coach Cutlip in The Wonder Years, 1988, at 35. Cutlip is Kevin's gruff, yet oddly sensitive gym teacher, often intimidating students with his tough demeanor. His character provides both comic relief and occasional heartfelt moments. Picardo later gained fame in Star Trek, Voyager as the Doctor. In 2025, at 71, he remains active in film, television, and voice acting.
Unfortunately, it looked more like a cow's head to me.
Now, who can tell me what these are?
It's very exciting. I've known Brian Cooney probably 20 years. I think I was at his first Comic-Con, and to see the increase in scope and number of people and all that is... Daniel
Stern, born on August 28, 1957, in Bethesda, Maryland. He portrayed the adult Kevin Arnold as the narrator in The Wonder Years, 1988, at 31. His voiceover provides insight into Kevin's thoughts, adding nostalgia and depth. Stern's warm and reflective narration became a defining element of the show. Outside of The Wonder Years, he is best known for Home Alone. In 2025, at 67, he continues acting and directing, contributing to film and television.
What?
Else and just determined to let themselves be heard and protest that way. The Reach for It one.
Giovanni Ribisi, born on December 17, 1974, in Los Angeles, California. He portrayed Jeff Billings in The Wonder Years, 1992, at 18. Jeff is Kevin's later best friend, appearing in the final season after Paul moves away. He is a laid-back, loyal companion, bringing a fresh dynamic to Kevin's life. After the Wonder Years, Ribisi became a successful actor, starring in Saving Private Ryan and Avatar. In 2025, at 50, he continues to have a thriving Hollywood career.
Shoot that dirty cowboy come all over my face!
Do I look okay?
Yeah, you're good. You look good. Oh. Say, Edward, do you mind if I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. I started acting when I was 9 years old, and if kids are playing with G.I. Joe or Tonka toys or whatever, my apparatus were cameras. That was what was.
Ben Stein, born on November 25th, 1944, in Washington, D.C. He portrayed Mr. Cantwell in The Wonder Years, 1989, at 45. Mr. Cantwell is a monotone and uninspiring science teacher, known for his dull lectures and strict demeanor. His portrayal adds humor to the school setting. Stein, also a writer and political commentator, became famous for Ferris Bueller's Day Off. In 2025, at 80, he continues public speaking and writing, occasionally appearing in media.
In 1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression.
Investor in a very small, pathetic way. TV commentator in many, many different regards, and dramatic actor with...
Andy Berman, born on February 24th, 1968, in Chicago, Illinois. He portrayed Chuck Coleman in The Wonder Years, 1991, at 23. Chuck is Kevin's quirky and awkward friend, often bringing comedic moments to the show. His exaggerated reactions and humorous personality make him a memorable supporting character. After The Wonder Years, Berman focused on writing and producing for television, working on hit shows like Psych. In 2025, at 57, he continues his career behind the scenes in Hollywood.
Typing class. Sheila. Why don't you just go talk to her?
I can't.
Why not? She's eating. It's cafeteria, Chuck.
Eating it, yes, but he insists, because our plum cake, it tastes like you have picked a plum straight from a tree and you stick it in a cake.
Who is your favorite character from The Wonder Years? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.